Good day everyone, my name is Preston Opals, and in today's video I'm going to be explaining the website that I've designed on Canva and the hypermodal choices that I made in the production of this website. I'll be covering in today's video includes the specific images, fonts, color, as well as the layout and digital framing that I've used to create my website. Specifically, it represents South Africanism and the transformation of South African media represented through Netflix. We'll also be discussing how the non-linearity of the hypermodal artifact enhances how the meaning has been made behind it. So stick around for that. We have the title of the website, From Culture to Content, Netflix's View on South Africa. I've chosen this as the title of the website because I wanted to capture how Netflix uses culture as a way to make content and how Netflix commodifies South African culture to create content. The first page is a brief overview of the history of Netflix in South Africa. I start by saying that the streaming platform was founded in August of 1997 by Reed Hastings and Mark Randolph, with their headquarters based in Los Gatos, California. I also go into the depth of how many people have joined the streaming platform in 2016 when Netflix was introduced to South Africa and had about 300 to 400,000 subscribers that were South African. Furthermore, I go into putting a video of someone's hand reaching for popcorn to fit the theme of Netflix and further explain how South African culture has been used for entertainment and content instead of perfecting and accurately representing South African culture within Netflix shows. For this website, I've decided to stick to that color theme of red, white, and black that adds to the Netflix feel. I've started by explaining what transnationalism is, as well as what globalization is, and how globalization is used to reach other audiences around the world, and Netflix is using this as a strategic tool to engage with new viewers. Transnationalism, however, is Netflix creating original content through representing different cultures from around the world as original shows on the Netflix platform that is available for streaming to everyone in certain countries. All countries have their own shows that represents their culture and lifestyle, and so does South Africa. Netflix then uses transnationalism to kind of tap into the South African culture and often does not portray it very accurately. An example that I've used in this website is the show Blood and Water. I continue to go on to show images of the show Blood and Water and how South African representation is used within Blood and Water. There's also clickable elements such as viewing the article of Asma Raats and van der Oudenhoven so that the viewer can click and read more onto the topic and the article to have a bit more insight on what I am explaining. I further go in by explaining what the politics of presence is by using a red background that is very similar to Netflix color scheme and with white fonts and white typing. The title of what I'm getting into and what terminology I will be explaining on certain types of sections in the website, it's often used with bolder and bigger letters than the actual content that I'm displaying. The website also provides evidence to my claims by covering the camera angles that Netflix is using, the storyline, as well as the lighting that they use, with different scenes and pictures of those scenes represented in the website. I further go on by creating a poll that asks the viewer whether or not they feel represented through Netflix and the way that the culture is depicted. This is used for an interactive sensation for the viewer so that they can feel that they are not only viewing a website but also hypermodally interacting with the website and have more of a broader understanding of the website. At the end of the website, I have what you can take away from viewing this website and briefly explain how Netflix is capitalizing off of South African culture without accurately depicting it within their shows, as the example has been shown Blood and Water. Elements of the website includes deep dark red colors, and I've specifically used these colors to make it more salient for the information that I'm using. Often viewing the site, you'll see that there are white backgrounds with red typefacing as well as bold letters, and the things that I wanted to make more salient, such as the camera angles, storyline, and lighting, and that is all used in textual form that is making it more salient to the viewer, as well as the colors and the images that I've used in the backgrounds as well as throughout the website to capture the viewer's attention and also create a hypermodal interactive website. That is all from my side. I hope you enjoyed this walkthrough of my website, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.